As a Filipina American, I cannot do an episode without focusing on a fellow Filipina entrepreneur who's looking to bring Filipino food to the masses. This is Take Back, a series on NBC Asian America. It's about taking back our culture and identity as Asian Americans. Our goal is to break stereotypes.
Hey guys, come on in, I'm cooking. I'm making the national dish of the Philippines. Well, official dish of the Philippines. It's called adobo.
Nicole is the CEO and owner of modern Filipino restaurants Maharlika and Jeepney in New York City's Lower East Side.
I'm gonna do adobo manok, which is chicken.
She invites us to her home for a delicious meal and a conversation. For the people who've never heard of adobo before, how would you describe the taste?
It's vinegar and soy sauce, a little pepper, lots of garlic.
Filipino Americans make up the second largest Asian population in the U.S., trailing behind Chinese Americans. We make up 3.4 million people. At the same time, our culture is not as represented. Why would you say, is there a lack of Filipino restaurants? Or even having people know about Filipino food?
You know, I'm gonna one-up you on that one.
Okay, go for it.
Because not only are we the second largest in America, we speak English in the Philippines, we fought for the US military. I dare you to find a hospital and not be able to find at least 5 Pinays in the OR or in the emergency room. We are everywhere. And we embrace America wholeheartedly. So why don't you see more of us in entertainment? Why do you not see more of our food? There's a lot of questions why you don't see more of us. It's hard to answer. One is we're not encouraged to take risky jobs because our parents don't want us to go down that route. And then I think secondly, it's a very hard answer to digest and say out loud. But when you're colonized so many times, you begin to think maybe your food can't translate. Now that story is changing.
Recently, Bon Appetit magazine named Filipino restaurant Bad Saint in DC the second best restaurant in the United States. While this is a landmark win for Pinoy food in 2016, Filipino food across the board is not as mainstream as, say, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, or even Thai food.
The reality is not a lot of people still know Filipino food. You know, when you grow up and you see Fear Factor and people having to pay $10,000 to eat a delicacy in your country, how can that not be ingrained that your food isn't good enough or somehow shameful?
What's interesting when you say that is that in your restaurant, when someone orders balut, everyone yells it out loud and proud.
Yeah.
Balut! Balut!
Is that why you added that on there?
I did. I wanted to change the conversation about Filipino food, and the only way I think that I could really do that and really make a measurable movement or shift was to turn anything that I had hiya or shame about and turn it around. I think what it has done, it's shown other Filipinos that may have been embarrassed about it. They stand up a little bit taller, they look around like, is this for real? And when they see non-Filipinos eat it, and order another round, and then all of a sudden it becomes this rush of people ordering balut, that can't not be erased, that memory.
Nicole was once embarrassed by her father using his hands to eat. Now she has traditional Kamayan nights, where everyone is encouraged to use hands and where food is served family style on top of banana leaves.
Our inasal na manok, which is a classic Filipino rotisserie chicken, if you will, a marinade of lemongrass, ginger, soy sauce, and calamansi. We brown the bird with a achuete butter in the oven, so you get that nice, thin, snappy skin on the outside. You will also find these segments here. Those are our longanisa, which is a garlic pork sausage.
Nicole's first restaurant opened in 2011. Since then, Jeepney's Burger with a Filipino twist has won Time Out's Best New York City Burger. While there are more Filipino restaurants opening up, there are a total of 15 in the Big Apple alone. Nicole says there's still more work to do.
The thing is, I can't be the only one to succeed. Otherwise, the job isn't done. There should be more Filipino restaurants out there.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.